Hello and thank you so much for joining me for this month's real estate market update. Probably I don't have a very good news for those of you who wanted to sell your house this year. However, I want you actually to pay attention to a few graphs and numbers that I'm going to show you about the real estate market, and then ask yourself a couple of questions. First of all, what is your family plan? What do you want to do? And then if you don't sell your house this year and you want to sell it in the future, maybe next year, next 2 years or 3 years or whatever it may be, probably you need to most likely go with your instinct to see if in the future you're going to lose more money when you sell your house, for example, next year or 2 years, or you gain more. However, as I said, your family plan probably is the most important factor. So I'm going to show you these graphs and numbers, and probably it's going to help you to make informed decision about your real estate. This graph is the active listing, the green graph, the active listings, and the orange one is the closed deals, the houses that sold. Okay, if you compare the green graph, it's about 14,000 houses, like probably 13,700, something like that. This is the active listing at the month's end, at the end of May. If you compare it to the previous years, you see the number of active listing is really high. Okay, this is the crash of 2008 right here, and then after that 2009, 10, 11, and here is 11 and 12 and so on. And then if you compare the number of the closed deals, closed houses, it means they are really sold, that is, they are closed. If you compare it with the previous years, you see is lower to compare to many of these previous years in May. Okay, so this information is from Denver Metro Association of Realtors, DMAR. This slide is not from DMAR. This is from Brett Reinhardt, the mortgage loan officer from Wells Fargo. So probably I can say this is from Wells Fargo. I don't know exactly the source for this slide. However, the important thing is this is the inventory of the new homes that they are built by builders, and at the month's end, like this one is from April 2025, the number of units that they are not sold at the end of the month, at the end of April, is 117,000 houses. Okay, if you compare it with the average number of new houses sold, it was like from 2015 to 2019, they came up with this average of 63,200 houses, and now, as you see, is almost twice of the average. So this is the number of new houses on the market that they are not sold at the end of the month. So that affects the price of the older houses also. And by the way, the price of older houses, no, not all, just older houses. The median price for Colorado came down to 600,000. Last month it was about, I think, 610, something like that. Okay, so The market trends is important to pay attention to the months of inventory. That, as you see, for the houses of 2 million and over, it's actually moving toward buyer's market, more than 6 months. So between 3 to 6 months is balanced market, less than 3 months is seller's market, over 6 months usually is buyer's market. And as you see, the other categories are moving toward like from balanced market, which is right now is like balanced in these categories from 750,000 and above, and they're still in balanced market. However, this is the detached. For the attached, as you see, they are actually moving toward buyer's market. So based on this information, and by the way, this is the market overview. As you see, the active listing at the month's end right here compared to last month, it went up by 13.6%. Compared to last year, over 48%. The new listing compared to last month went up by 3%. And compared to last year, it went up by almost 4.5%. And the pending is actually is good, is growing. Pending, it means under contract. However, I want you to pay attention to something. Look at the closed. The closed houses actually is down compared to last month by 2.6%. Compared to last year is 9.5%. Why? Well, first of all, in May, we are expecting to sell more houses in May and June, which is the peak of the year, and because of the seasonal effect. However, you need to know that almost about 25% of the houses, they go under contract, they are back on the market, because for many reasons the buyers probably they change their mind and come up with some of legitimate excuses and they get out of contract. Okay, so the closed houses actually are more real and more important to pay attention to. As you see, there is a decrease in the number of closed houses, and the closed price median, it's down compared to last month. I said 610. It's 604 actually, 604,000. It was in April, and in May it was 600,000. In May 2024, it was 600,000 also. So it's back to the same level of last May. And the sales volume is the total amount of houses in dollar that they are sold in Colorado. As you see, the volume actually is, compared to last month, is less, and compared to last year is less. Compared to last year, it's almost about 9% less than last May. And days on market, days in MLS, compared to last month is better. However, compared to last May, it's actually increased. Last May it was 26 days average, and this May was 33 days. and in many neighborhoods actually it's about 2 months. Okay, and close price to list price ratio is down a little bit, which is good. Compared to last month, actually it didn't change. 99.3%. Compared to last year is a little bit lower. 99.7% last year. So this is the information I wanted you actually to pay attention to, and I wanted to share with you some information from the real estate market. And when you make a decision for your house, if you want to sell it, just ask yourself again those two questions. What is your family plan? Do you want to really sell your house or not? And if you don't sell it this year, what is your prediction for next year or next 2 years or whatever? To see if you're going to gain more money by not selling this year, or you're going to lose more money by not selling this year. This is my information as usual, so you can email me, you can text me or call me. If you cannot pick it up, please leave a message so we can get back to you as soon as we can. Leave a message with your name, phone number, and the purpose of your call. I have helped hundreds or maybe thousands of people to make their real estate dream come true. And I want to help you. You can contact me. We can go through your case specifically for you, for your family, and then based on the information, based on the reality of the real estate market in your neighborhood, and based on your family plan, then you can make a decision to see what you want to do with your house, if you want to sell it or not. Thank you so much for watching. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead, subscribe to my channel. And you can share this video with your friends and family members and people in your community. I appreciate your support, and I'll be glad to come to talk to you and help you to make your real estate decision. Thank you so much again, and see you on the next video.